Okay, we're live. Here we are. Welcome again. Nice to see you again.
Thank you.
Been a crazy week for you, I know, with glitches and retrograde and YouTube and all kinds of weird things happening, right?
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully, that'll get all sorted out for you because I was really concerned that that shouldn't be happening. And you've been out here all this time. Like, why all of a sudden, right, would this be like this? But anyway, we'll see how it goes, and hopefully you can
Yeah.
upload
I
early.
think I've sorted some of it out.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the main thing for me is that there has been some new legislation passed in the UK.
Yeah.
And that's what has affected my channel because it's a big clampdown on exactly what children can access on YouTube.
Yeah.
So that when I load my films up, there's, as we know, there's a little checkbox to say it's not for anybody under 18, which it isn't, because we understand that. Then I have an extra one to check saying, please restrict my videos only to people over 18. And I have to sign that as well. Now, when I do that, it says you've restricted your videos. This is what you've done. And we understand it's only for 18 and over.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
However, so far, now I'm hoping it's a temporary thing because it will affect everybody doing this in the UK. Usually I would have 2 or 3 readings over 1,000 views. And the biggest view I've got so far is 47, with the main views being less than 30. Now, 2 weeks ago, I was having between 5,000 and 7.5 views.
Yeah.
So whether that's because they're checking before it goes out, we'll see.
Yeah, I went into your channel and checked that too, and I did notice that as well. And I was going to talk to you about it afterwards. I wonder. See, I don't have to do that, right? You know, saw mine. Of course, I've checked off. No, not eligible for children under whatever, and that's the only thing I had to click. I didn't go into anything else. There was nothing else for me to click. So if you, yeah, I don't know.
Tricky. And all of them, when I monetize them all, I think this week out of the 12 signs, 9 have been demonetized. So again, moving and shaking, and because of the people wanting to advertise in the midst, in the little. So it won't just be me, it'll be millions of other people just dealing with this now. And I think it's something that YouTube will probably iron out.
Do you
moving forward?
You know anybody else you can approach on YouTube that's in the UK doing what you do?
No. But
do you follow anybody? I would be leaving if you can get a hold of somebody in the UK that does what you do, I would be sending them off an email and just saying, can we chat? Or, did you notice this happening to you too? Yeah. Now, I wonder if we were to go in and go in here to YouTube and type in restrictions in the UK for videos and under the age of 18. If there's a new rule, because
there is. Yeah.
You've confirmed that, okay?
Yeah, yes. It was just mentioned on, there's the lovely vidIQ platform that helps us all.
Yeah.
Rob Wilson, there was just a mention of it when one of the presenters there was talking about views and putting videos out, and he said, but there's something going on in the UK at the moment, and there is, and that's fine. Yeah. So I do have a feeling, I think it will get ironed out, but I think we're only in the first week of it. So I think they've been really.
So what they're doing is you're not seeing appropriate ads on your videos for kids,
I have restricted my videos only to be sent to people over 18. Now, I would assume that YouTube would know who the young people are and know who the over 18s are. But I don't know how they monitor that.
It has to do with the type of ad that goes over. Have you ever watched what the ads are on your videos? Or
so yeah. So
it doesn't have to do with your content. Your content is fine.
No, it's fine. And they've published them all, and it's absolutely fine. And it takes them a couple of days just to look over it all. And I'm really happy that they're doing that. But just for now.
But what about the demonetized ones?
Yeah.
That's the part I don't like.
I know. Some it does. It will do some. It doesn't seem to have made much difference to the shorts. They're still trotting along nicely. So it remains to be seen. But you know, when I was on the crest of a wave, but we'll see. I think I would be more concerned if it was just my channel, but it can't be, because
not if vidIQ mentions something.
Yeah,
I would need to go into that deeper with vidIQ or with YouTube here and type in, restrictions for age restrictions in the UK.
So just what I will say to all your lovely guests in the I'm going to say the staff room, in the chat room tonight, just have a look at, and if you are subscribed to my channel, make sure you're still subscribed, and just make sure that it's all okay at your end, because it's absolutely fine here.
To go from 1,000 views to 45 views,
45,
right? And lower that. I mean, and I did go in, but to be fair to you, it was just videos you had just recently posted, right?
Yes.
It takes time for them to bounce up. It's the same with mine. I'll look and I'll go, oh, I only have a couple hundred on that. And then I go back a day or two later and I have over 1,000 on it. So we know
it might be that because it's taking them 2 days to even look at it and be happy with it, it might just take longer to get them out.
Better off publishing them as soon as you make them. Try that instead of waiting, because we had talked about the pros and cons on that, right? Do the video the day before, have it go out 24 hours later. It gives the algorithm time to generate traffic to your channel. No, that's a hard call to make, right? Damara says that's crazy. It is.
And I understand why they're doing it. I think it's really good.
Because what we do here, guys,
really good reason.
It's really not conducive for children to watch, because children believe everything they hear, they see, they're impressionable, right? This is all for entertainment. It's different when somebody comes to us for a private reading with specific questions, and we bring in spirit, we lay the cards and we do that. But out here, you guys know that this is open air. And we don't want kids going in here and clicking on our videos and saying, oh, mommy, they said this is going to happen and that's going to happen. So we have to protect our kids, our grandkids and everything. And I do have that button in my back office that says, are these videos, eligible for kids or not? And I've always clicked it not, right? Because we have an ethics here. We do not do readings with people under 18. If a kid, and I never have, because I've never had a young kid come into me. Only once. No, there wasn't. There was somebody else that was doing coaching on a kid, but only did it in the company of the parent, And again, it's a fine line to cross. But here's poor Anne working her butt off, getting all these subscribers to be eligible to have the AdSense account, gets the AdSense account, boom, her trajectory's going up, up, up. And she started off with, 50, 60 viewers, then it was 100, 200, and then she hit some well over the 1,000, 2,000, 4,000 mark. And that's what you want, because they're saying now it has nothing to do, of course, we want subscribers, right? The algorithm is not concentrating on so much on the subscribers, because you can see somebody's videos. They do these virtual videos of their lives in some country, or they're building a ruin, and we all watch them because it's interesting in other countries. And they've got half the subscribers we do, and they're getting 20, 30, 40,000 views. And that's what it comes down to. Who's
Yes.
watching? How many are watching? How long are they watching? Are they giving us
Oh,
a
yes.
thumbs up or a thumbs down? You know, that type of thing, right? So the rules are constantly changing out here, but we do love YouTube because it is a free marketing
Yeah.
platform to generate traffic to us, to our websites, to do our job, which is help you guys out there with private readings, right? So yeah, it's crazy out here, but they're constantly changing the rules, and we got to abide by them, you
Oh
know.
yeah, and I'm quite happy with I'm
Oh
just quite happy with those, and it's just like I've got another layer of
yeah,
um
experience you're learning.
yeah, I've just got another layer of obviously that they're being extremely
Yeah,
careful and
Like
legislate, and that's fine, but the result of it
yeah,
is
like Tamara
absolutely
says, these
yeah.
reels are out of control. Now, the other thing, let's talk about before we start our reading. And Marby, you're at the top of the list, sweetheart. We've got you down, okay? The other thing is this AI, right? And I sent you something about AI. And what we're worried about is what's real and what's not real, because AI is so realistic, right? Yeah, most of us adults have the ability to say, well, I know that guy, that's not his voice, because I know his voice, right? Or whatever, if they get really exaggerated. But AI is not great for kids because we're losing the ability to humanize ourselves anymore. And if you want to watch anybody who's good, Anne and I recommend Greg Braden. Greg Braden is an astute, educated, unbelievable scientist who is tapping into all this spirituality, tapping into the codes, the God codes, tapping into what monks can teach us about self-healing, but about the power of the brain and the body. And we've all been taught that the brain is what rules our life. And now we realize it's our heart. So if you guys want to manifest and you guys want to pray for healing or anything, don't think about your brain. Your brain's going to do its work on its own. Think about the heart, because we are dehumanizing ourselves. And I'm telling you, it's getting so scary. He came out. I'll send you that video, and he came out and he said, what's bothering him is what happens with our great grandchildren when they're born in that operating room, because they talk about chipping people. They want to make us a hybrid where we can point at the TV and it starts, where we can be in our car and say door lock, our house locks, open the fridge. Those chips that they implant will almost make us like we don't have to talk, we don't have to think it. Well, we don't have to think anymore. We're from the old school of Google, right? Let's Google this, let's Google that. Now it's this chat thing, right? So we have to be very, very careful. But anyway, what we do in our world here, in the spiritual world that we work in with the tarot cards, and we don't do Ouija, we don't do that stuff. We're not into the woo-woo, we're not into black magic. We're spiritual people. We bring in our team of angels. We bring in our divine spirit, whoever we believe in, Holy Mother, Father, God, divine, loving light of the universe, whatever. And we bless our cards, right? And and bring them in, and you'll hear me when I do a private reading. If spirit hits me from head to toe in goosebumps, you'll hear me. And I warn my clients, if you hear me under my breath say thank you spirit, thank you spirit, thank you spirit, that means they're hitting me saying, yes, you need to hear this message that I'm laying on the table, because I've asked spirit to guide my moves, and I trust spirit. And that's why so many of our readings are accurate when we do that, because it isn't us. Okay. We do read, we weave a story from what we see on those cards. However, spirit's guiding them. And that's why I work with Anne, because Anne is into her angels. Anne's into spirituality. We don't get involved into other, and that's their path to walk. But Anne and I walk this path, and we keep our circle tight, and we stay in our circle of white light, and we believe in we believe in higher self. And that's how we work it. So on that note, I'm going to send you out some energies and prayers that they get that glitch fixed for you. Because first she had no volume. And when she found out why she had no volume, she sends out all her videos, as she always does, edits them. Everything's great. Now, I've had that happen, Anne, but only because I accidentally hit the button and I didn't see it blinking at me that I had no volume. So everything was fine. And she's thinking to herself, but I can hear the volume at my end. Why can't I hear it out on YouTube? And then she investigated it, and YouTube stopped the volume to get her attention about this thing that she's going to tick off.
I think I'm sure that's what was going on. Anyway, that's sorted.
That's sorted. We're good. Tammy, member for 12 months. Am I on the right path? She wants to know when we read her. We will for sure, but we're going to go and do Marby. And you want to know, because Marby came in at the end of last week, and we were shutting down. And I had said no more super chats, blah, blah, blah. So Marby, I always keep my word. And if I should get forgetful, my cohort in crime here, here and remembers. She's got this photographic memory, and she remembers and say, Brenda, you forgot this. You got to do it. So we're here for you. So Marby, I don't know if you left us a question. Did you want a general, or did you want us to focus on a particular topic so that we know? Okay. So what would you like us to focus this reading on? Oh, and I'm working with angel cards too. I'm using, where am I here? Rodley Valentine, you know, he
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, and these are the angel wisdom cards.
Ooh,
so I'm working with them. I pulled them out the other day. I haven't used them and I don't know when. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to pull them out and start using them. You're using your angel cards.
Yep.
You know. And so Marby.
Fabulous.
General. There she is. She's come back to me.
She's here. Okay, Marby, welcome. And thank you for coming back and waiting a week. That's really nice. And you've got some cards here. Really beautiful ones. We're starting off with the Justice card. So this is principally if you're waiting for any decisions or that sort of thing in a legal situation. This says they could well fall in your favor. This card generally, though, says follow your moral compass. You do what you know is the right thing to do. So this is about you focusing on honesty, integrity, fairness, wisdom, and all those beautiful qualities. The Temperance card is next. Another major arcana, 2 to start the reading off. And this is about balance. This is about compromise. This is about mixing ideas together. So conversations, collaborations, keeping things in balance. This is a card of assessment. It's not rushing forward. This is also a card of thinking things through. So compromise, discussions, conversations. We've got the King of Cups stepping in. Now we've got a king and a queen towards the end of the reading. This is the king, an authority figure in the deck. The kings bring in this beautiful energy and really act as our teachers and our mentors. Now, the King of Cups is very emotionally intelligent, very emotionally balanced, extremely kind, caring, very, very generous, making sure that everybody in his orbit feels good, feels better, and really overseeing and being extremely kind and considerate towards other people. We've got the Two of Pencils next. Now, this is the Two of Swords in traditional tarot, and this says it's maybe time for you to make a decision. So we've got this Justice card starting off about you doing what you know is the right thing to do. And then we've got this card showing up about you being a little bit stuck maybe at the moment, like this little angel. Look, she's stuck. She doesn't know whether she wants to do this or that. And this card says, take your time, gather all your information together, and then be prepared and ready to make a positive choice. And our final card, the Queen of Coins. Again, teaching, mentoring. The queens are authority figures. Now, this queen, the coin suit, is very grounded. This queen is very practical, very resourceful, uses her common sense. Very, very good with money, very focused on home and family, making sure that those people in her orbit have all their needs met. So if you wanted to ask anybody in the tarot and you wanted a really good answer that was grounded, full of common sense, practical, straight to the point, this would be the queen that you would talk to. So when I'm looking at your cards, time to make a decision, but get all of your information together first. We've got this reading overlit with this loving kindness and generosity of the King of Cups alongside the grounded common sense. What a couple there. What a beautiful set of two cards, the King of Cups with his generosity and the Queen of Coins with a grounded common sense. So take your time over this. Be ready to talk things over, compromise, have these conversations. But here you are moving forward, this Justice card, doing what you know is the right thing to do. And when you're practical and you're sensible and you do so with loving kindness and generosity, those can be the very keys to you being able to decide where you want to go to next. So I hope that resonates with you, Marby, and thank you for coming into the room.
Great. Just trying to get everybody in here while you're doing your reading. We got Tracy Wilbur too. So I just want to give a quick heads up to everybody in the room, because we didn't acknowledge you when you first came in before I do this reading. So the first one here we've got is Marby, of course, Real Country Woman, Miss T, welcome, Tammy, and Damara, and my friend, where are you here? We've got Morella. Okay, Tracy came in. All right, just so that we're acknowledging her, and Sabine, and we've got Australia in the house. We've got Greece in the house. We got a lot of people coming in from different countries. Yeah. Okay, so I have to tell you, oops, it's Marby I want. I went and hit the wrong thing here. Sorry, guys. Marby. Okay, so Marby, you got an amazing reading here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana. And you've got the World, the Lovers, Justice, and the Empress. And at the end, you have the 10 of Pentacles, which is amazing energy. So basically, the world's at your feet right now. You can pretty much call the shots the way you want. The world is the beginning of moving into something new. It's brilliant success. It's a time of joyful accomplishment, spiritual enlightenment coming into play here too. And you just need to be proud of yourself right now. You can do pretty much and have the freedom to do what you want with your own free will, planning things. Lovers, of course, is embracing somebody new or making major decisions on an emotional level. When we talk about the cups often have to do with relationships and emotion. And this particular one says you could be making a decision or a choice. Be mindful. This card says, let your heart lead your head. I always say, let your head lead your heart. This card says you may be making some big choices and decisions that could be around somebody that you are closely connected with or love. Now, this is also the card of vibrant health and also recovery from anything that you might have been dealing with in a health issue. Okay. Justice comes in. Often I say, ooh, justice is going to be weighed possibly in your favor. This is a card that says, be impartial and be objective. You could be making a judgment call yourself. You'll know what position you're in because you're standing in your position of integrity right now, standing in your own situation and looking at all sides of a situation. But it's a win for you. Coming in next, you've got the Empress. Yes, the Empress is all about dreaming about beautiful things and giving birth to her dreams. She has that ability to go out there and take action and go after her dreams. She's creative. So if you're working on any new projects, you have some passion for something, this is a time to carpe diem, step up to the plate and do it. You'll be successful. It's a card of abundance and prosperity. So it's all good. And it all leads up to the 10 of Pentacles. And we know the 10 of Pentacles is peace and harmony within the family unit. It's financial security for yourself and for your family. Okay, so this could be inheritance you're receiving in a lump sum. Maybe you're getting something like that. Sometimes this card refers to retirement. It's peace and contentment, basically. This is you being able now to take a deep breath and say, okay, my finances are stable, and my home life, my friendships, my circle of my soul pod are all healthy and well. So that's your card. I couldn't get over how many major arcana, 4 out of the 5 that I shuffled came out. And I shuffled and I shuffled and I shuffled. So I'm going to do that again so that, these get this really. Okay. So now we have Tracy. Where's our Tracy here? I'm having trouble with the mouse this week. So what can I say? It doesn't want to work half the time. Here we are. I don't know. I might have to buy a new mouse. Tracy, there you are.
New job.
Okay. I took a new job that is remote. Is this a good move for me? Okay, so she's working online. You're welcome, Marvy. Always a pleasure to have you in our room, and I often see you in Kathy's room as well.
Okay. So, Tracy, thank you for coming into the room. Lovely to read for you. So, starting off your reading, we've got the King of Pencils, an authority figure in the deck. This king acts as a teacher and a mentor. And this king is very often in a position where they are giving advice. Very often, when I was drawing this card, look, I've drawn a public speaker standing at the lectern, helping people, giving advice, because this king is very logical, clear thinking, straight talking, no messing about. This king sees it as it is, says it like it is, and without question. This king is also very often associated with fine paperwork, complex paperwork. So you would find this energy very much in a financial advisor role, a legal advisor, somebody that you would get to look over the small print of a new contract for you. So we've got this expertise stepping in. The Two of Cups, this is lovely. This is about discussions, conversations, talking things over, making sure that you clearly understand each other. So it's listening and it's speaking and it's clarity in communication. Now, this King of Pencils is clarity, full stop. Absolutely. So we've got conversations going on, discussions, and this lovely energy of professional sound advice. The Page of Coins comes in with a message. So they all have a little envelope on the card. They're all messengers. And this little Page of Coins comes in and says, make sure you do the homework, do the research. This is about you finding out information. Here she is reading a book. She's gathering information together. She's revising. She's researching. She's increasing her knowledge by finding out information. So this being connected with your new job, this could well be you stepping up into this role. I don't know what the job is, but it could be you communicating and helping other people from a position of authority. And I don't mean that as you're talking down to people, but talking, what I mean is from a place where you know your stuff, where you've done the research and you are very, very well qualified to be giving sound advice to people, and doing so, talking it over, listening to them and helping them. Those are the 3 cards, and I pulled one more because you said, is it a good move for you? And I would say absolutely yes, because we've got the 9 of Cups, wishes fulfilled, happiness, joy, things that you've been hoping for and manifesting absolutely showing up. So looking at the cards and what I'm understanding from the cards, is it a good move for you? Yes, I do feel it is. So I wish you well with that, Tracy. Keep us posted. Let us know how you get on.
Okay, Tracy. Basically, this is your choice. It will be what you want it to be. The world shows up here. And that means the world's at your feet to make changes. And this may or may not be the perfect fit for you. I'm looking at your cards here. However, this is a new phase, a new beginning. What they're telling me is you need to give it a try. Okay. It may not at the end of the day be really what you want, but I think you've been looking for a new job for the simple fact you've not been happy, the 3 of Swords, with your previous job, almost to the point where you feel you're banging your head against the wall, not getting ahead very fast. And things have happened where you have just felt as though, the most unhappiness where you were. This is a card of healing through those things. And by you moving on, creating your new world, your new job, you may find that this will be a better fit. However, it's going to take time because you have the balance card, which in theory is the temperance card. And that means taking your time, working through it, adjusting to it. I see different rules, regulations. You're going to have to pivot, compromise, make different moves here to fit into this niche. But give it time. Balance takes time. Take yourself to center. Just breathe. And there might be things new that you might not like, but try to get through them. There'll be times where I think you've thought in the past, I just want to get out of where I am, because this is the 8 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups is that card of moving on. But again, the 8 of Cups is slow movement. It's almost like balance, taking yourself to center, one foot, as Anne says with her card, she has these stepping stones, and he's looking at the first stone. And Anne always says, you've got to put your foot on that first stone in order, or that first rung, take that first step to get moving. So this is a card that says you have this need to move on. You're seeking more in life than what you've got right now and you're experiencing, and you're choosing to make big life changes right now. Okay. So change in your priorities and leaving where you were. So this could lead into you wanting to actually leave where you were to go here. Okay. Now, I don't know. This may be this remote job. I'm thinking it's a secondary job. Am I right? You can leave me a message. You're still doing your brick and mortar work, and this is something else you're doing on the side, or is this going to be your primary job? Because you're charging towards your new beginning with the king, with the Knight of Swords, and this is fast moving energy. So you've got to be decisive, you've got to be focused, and you've got to be driven, but you also have to know when to breathe in and breathe out. Okay. Events are going to move with great speed right now. You might find this job is going to be a lot busier than maybe this is not a secondary job. Okay. So this could, if you can adjust to this, okay, primary job. If you can adjust to this, you may find this is going to be busier than what you thought it would be. Okay. I think this is sudden and unexpected. You've got it. You've taken it. Now you're questioning, am I going to like it? Right. So Tracy, give it time. Okay. You're going to have to pivot and make some changes right now. You said you're working remote. I'm wondering if you're working with people on an international level as well, dealing with people around the world. Just don't expect things to be all hunky-dory right off the bat, not quick and fast. Okay. But I'm not saying don't do this job. It's not going to be happy, but you're just going to have to adjust to it because it's going to be different. I think you're going to be busier than what you thought you'd be. Okay. That's what they're telling me. Okay. Hello, Miss T. Thank you for coming in. All right. My relationship is going a little bit awry at the moment. Do you see it worth saving or bow out now with kindness? Thank you so much, ladies. I love how she put that. Yeah. Ah, yes, she's in Australia. And Damara's in New York City. All righty, Miss T. Yes, I have a friend in Sydney. All righty. Oh, and I also have a friend in Melbourne. She's a reader too, or she was. I don't know if she's a reader anymore. Okay. All righty.
Okay. So, Miss T, thank you for coming into the room, and all the way from Australia as well. How far away is that? So good to see you. Now, your cards. First one, 7 of Pencils. It's 7 of Swords in a traditional tarot. This is all about you placing much more of a focus on what you would like to do and what you need. And on the card, look, she's turned her back on the old ways. And now she's following the little signpost that says this way, your plans and your needs. So I do feel there could be a change of direction for you here. The 10 of Coins is next. I mean, this is happy home life, happy work life, happy financial life. It's one of the best cards in the whole deck. It's very stable. It's time spent with loved ones. It's absolutely beautiful energy. The Temperance card is all about balance, compromise, mixing ideas together, balancing things. So when I am looking at this in relation to your question, with things going a bit awry, this first card tells me that you perhaps need to have a look about which direction you want to go in. What do you need? And making sure that this is a balanced relationship, that balance, compromise, talking things over, mixing ideas together comes into this, because when we do both of those things, we've got the opportunity for this happy ever after, happy home life, happy family life in the middle of these two cards. So I do see right now that you do need to assess and ask yourself, what is it that you need? What direction do you need to go in now? And I do feel there are conversations that need to be taking place, and give and take. It needs to be fair and it needs to be balanced. Now, that said, the next two cards are massive. These are major arcana cards. We've got the Emperor. Now, this is a card of leading from the front, stepping up. This is a card of organization, of discipline, getting everything in place, planning. At a moment's notice, the Emperor, who is a senior figure in the tarot, they're ready to go just like that, because everything is ready. They are ready. Everything's planned. Everything's sorted. So there is no room here for any grey area, because this Emperor here, it's sorted, it's clear, everything's ready. The Hermit then shows up. And this is a card which is very much you shining your light in the world, teaching from experience, being a real light and a guiding light for other people to follow. So these two are really strong energy of stepping up, leadership, showing the way, being a guiding light and a wonderful example to other people. So those lovely qualities could well be here for you to think about and to be mindful of. When you're in this relationship, mindfulness first. What do you need? Which direction are you wanting to go in? And look, she's leaving something behind. Now, I'm not saying finish your relationship, but I'm saying focus on what you need, Focus on the direction that you want to go and make sure there is balance, compromise, and fairness within the relationship, because the 10 of coins is what you really would like. I mean, that's absolutely everything. It's beautiful. So in order to get there, I do see you needing to step up, get things planned, get things organized, know what works for you. It's very much leading from the front, and the hermit energy as well is, you know, being a guiding light for others, setting a true example. So Miss T, that's what I'm getting from your cards, and I hope it resonates with you. Over to you, Brenda. I didn't get a clear yes, no with this because of this temperance card. So
yeah. Okay. So taking your time and thinking about it.
yeah.
Okay. So guess what? There's the lovers. There you are. Or Miss T. I just love how Spirit sends me the cards. I say, please send me the cards for Miss T's question. Okay, so the lovers is there. I think you have been having a communication problem with this individual. And I'm going to tell you why, because right next to the lovers came in the Page of Swords. This Page of Swords, I always look at as being immature, blurting things out, speaking out of turn, saying things that, you know, you might not like, but can be very creative and come up with some exciting way, you know, way over the edge type of ideas. However, I think you're finding that there's a communication problem with this individual because I'll get to even more. I think he likes to be free. Look at the butterflies. Okay. He's going through some sort of transformation, metamorphosis within himself. I think he likes freedom. I don't think he likes rules. I don't think he likes being committed. He has commitment issues is what I'm seeing. You can correct me later as we get through this reading, because I've never read this for you before. So, you know, I'm not saying this guy isn't a nice guy. I'm just saying there's major communication problem with you and him, and you butt heads. I think the two of you tend to be more logical, organized, excuse me, and mature. This guy's sort of fly by the seat of the pants, a little bit immature, wants to do things that maybe you find are a little over the edge, off the wall. I think you're going to make a decision. Justice comes in. And I think you're also going to find out something that you don't like, because the Empress is here, pardon me, the High Priestess is here, because you got the Empress too. The High Priestess is here, and she finds out secrets in the background. She gets these gut instincts where she thinks there's something going on, or something's not right, or I just don't, understand what's going on. This just doesn't make sense that we're having this problem. And I think you're going to find out and do your research that there's something here you're going to find out you're not going to like, and you're going to bring the hammer down. Okay, because here's justice. Justice is saying, cut and dried. I'm right, you're wrong, and I can't put up with this anymore. So there could be, yes, all points. He's Aquarius, I'm a Cancer. Okay. Anyway, okay. So I'm trying to read your questions, your answers as they're coming in as well. I think that you're at that point where this relationship, and Spirit's telling me this word is tiresome. When have you ever heard me use that word, guys? You have reached the point where you feel exhausted. You're putting all the energy into this relationship, and this person isn't taking you serious. So I think you're going to find things out. You're going to move on, because the Empress comes in and she gives birth to her dreams. You want happiness. You want peace. You want harmony. You want compatibility. And if you're not getting it with this individual, because he doesn't want to communicate with you and be on the same planet as you, then you're going to be making a decision here to move on. I really think so. When, I can't tell you when, but I think you're thinking about it in the back of your mind anyway. And I love how you put it. Save a bow out with kindness. Absolutely. Don't build any bridges. Okay. Don't leave some doors half open. Make it clear and concise. And you can move on. You're bright, you're beautiful, you deserve to be happy, and with the right person who's on the same planet as you. So my answer to you is, I think something's not right. This person doesn't want to communicate. I don't think this person wants to commit. He likes to be free. He's enjoying your company, he's enjoying the relationship, but he doesn't want to commit. And you're either in it to win it or you're not. Right? So is it a playmate or a life mate? That's the question you have to ask yourself. And what is it you want? Okay. So you want to give birth to your dreams. You're very intuitive. You know something's amiss. Justice will be waved in your favor, and communication is very important. So, Miss T, I hope this makes sense for you. Thank you, Anne. Your reading was excellent too. So what did she say here? We went up here. Yes. Yes. On all points, he's Aquarius. I'm Cancer. Yeah, you're a water sign. And yeah, on Aquarius. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Miss T. Very, very nice to have you come in and to trust us to do this reading. Hope we see you again. And please, if you haven't subscribed to us, please go over to our channel and subscribe and give us a thumbs up if you haven't already.
Oh, that's nice. She just said it all resonates. That's
it all resonates. Oh, beautiful. We always love to hear when what we say, makes sense, right? And we try to, yeah, this is a general reading, but still all in all. Hi, Christine. Nice to see you too. Okay, so we're going to go back now because I had Erica. Hi, Erica. Thank you so much again, sweetheart, for coming in. So Erica wants a general. Okay. All righty. Christine, it's nice to see you in my chat room. Christine's a long-standing client of mine. I've done readings on her forever, and she's in Belgium.
Oh, lovely.
So it's nice to see you, Christine, that you come into my live today. So we'll definitely get on that for you as soon as we finish doing Erica, okay? So
okay,
yeah.
So Erica, thank you for coming into the room, and again for all your lovely comments every week on my channel. I'm so grateful for that, and particularly look out this week for the readings because something's going on with YouTube and UK, and I'm not sure they'll be as easy to find. So if you don't mind looking, that'll be great. Now, onto your reading.
And make sure you are subscribed. And if not, unsubscribe and immediately resubscribe. Okay? Because sometimes, these glitches, Anne?
So, Erica, this week, your overall energy, 2 of coins. This is all about balance. Our little angel's trying to juggle and ride a unicycle. There's all sorts going on. So this card is a reminder for you to be mindful of financial balance, work-life balance, and energy balance. How much time are you giving to other people? How much time do you remember to take for yourself? It's just making sound and sensible and wise, balanced choices. Your help, the 5 of coins, says you've got this. You have everything you need. You have all the resources. So if you're balancing finances and you're thinking, oh my goodness, what do I need to do? This little angel here, she's a little bit focused on this empty piggy bank here. But she's sitting on 3 coins and there are 2 right behind her. So all the resources are there. She just can't see them. It's also a card that says, ask for any help if you need it and focus on your strengths. What do you need to focus on? Moving forward, 1 step at a time. This is the 8 of Cups. It's 8 of Teacups in my deck. And our little angel poised at the edge can see this success flag so close, and she doesn't know how to get there. And all she's got to do is hop onto this first stepping stone. And the next is right in front of her, all the way across. So once she makes that first step, the next is right there, and so on and so forth. So focusing on small, consistent, manageable steps. We don't have to do everything in a giant leap. How can you help yourself? The ego card shows up. This is a major arcana card, and it says it's time to let go of anything that's weighing you down or holding you back. Things such as self-sabotage, self-doubt, self-criticism, that's a good one to get out the way. And now it's time to focus on self-belief, positivity, optimism, self-confidence, believe in yourself, support yourself. Absolutely. Guidance from spirit, the Lover's card shows up, and this, it can mean the start of a lovely new friendship, but generally this is the card of decision making. And our lovely little angel, look, she's assessing, she's looking at all the flowers on the stand before deciding. She's checking every one of them out and asking, what will really make me happy? Which ones would I like? So this is a week where you will be focusing on making choices. And this card said, ask yourself, what will make you happy? So use the heart, but use the head as well. So it's grounded and it's a sensible choice. So choices and decisions to be made. And clearly, I think you're going to make a really good job of that, because your outcome is the Ace of Cups. Now, the aces are the start of something. It's the first card of the suit. So this is the card of the start of loveliness, happiness, joy, fulfillment, optimism, positivity. So a week where you are balancing time and energy and finances, knowing that you've got this, taking things a step at a time, consistent, manageable, small steps, leaving behind the heavy stuff like self-doubt, self-criticism, and really choosing happiness, choosing joy, choosing happiness, choosing something that really makes your heart sing, that you are really happy about. So, Erica, I wish you well with that, and I hope it resonates for you.
Sorry. Okay. Erica, thank you again for always. Yeah, I turned it off when I was shuffling. I thought it was kind of loud in your ear when you were trying to do it. Okay. So Erica, you have some amazing cards here. You have the renewal card, the dreamer, the empress, and the world, which are all major arcana. And then you start off with the Queen of Swords. So you're cutting something out, something that isn't working in your favor. But you'll see the humor in it. You know, like a lot of people look at this Queen of Swords as being hard-nosed and caustic, and like she's not nice, and she's the wicked witch. No, she's very decisive and she's very correct and accurate. When it doesn't work, why hang in there? Why pound your head against the wall if it isn't going to work? She has that beautiful ability to move on in a new direction and say, okay, done and done, I'm out of here. And you could be moving on from a situation. You could be walking away from an unfulfilling friendship, relationship, job, energy around you, anything like that that doesn't work out. You're cutting it out. You're getting through the red tape, and you're not going to put up with any BS anymore. You've come to that conclusion. You deserve to be happy and move on. You will. You're going to do this by yourself. She's often referred to as the widow or the single woman, the divorcee, because she's very independent. She doesn't have to ask anybody's permission. She makes her mind up, and that's it. It's done and done. You've got the renewal card, which is the card of judgment, again, moving on in a new direction, perhaps feeling as though you have a second chance at life. You're reviewing your past and you may be going through some forgiveness issues right now as well as you move through in a new direction. I always say that, when this card comes up, you get a second chance, but you're only going to take those who truly love, care, and want to support you and want the same happiness and success that you do. You could be moving to a different direction completely. Maybe you're going to even be thinking about going somewhere else, moving physically from where you are now to a different state, a different country. That's what they're telling me. The dreamer, yeah, take a leap of faith. Go after your dreams. Don't be afraid. This is a card that says you've got one foot here and one foot ready to take off and launch into a new direction. Don't be afraid. I always say, though, don't jump off that cliff until you check your parachute. This is about getting all your ducks in a row. Cross your T's, dot your I's, get the information. Make sure your bag is packed properly before you take this new start. But I want you to trust yourself, and I want you to push your fears aside when you are moving in this new direction and go for it. Take that leap of faith, because Spirit's saying you're almost ready to do that. The Empress comes up again for you, and it's time for you to enjoy life's happiness and all the fulfillment and abundance that the universe can pour down on you. You have the ability to create your own dreams and manifest them and make them come true. That's what the Empress does. She gives birth to her dreams. She's sitting there with her little unicorn. I don't know if you can see this here. Her little unicorn. It is a unicorn. It doesn't look very clear here. These cards aren't very clear. But anyway, so this is a card of abundance, success, and being able to create that. You have the free will to do that. Look what you get. Again, the world shows up for you. So you're starting something new. You're stepping out there. You're embarking on a new direction. You're launching into something new. This is your renewal time. You've been dreaming about wanting to do something, Erica. Go after it. Don't be afraid, darling. Cut out what isn't working. Get moving forward. You're ready to launch into something beautiful and new and give birth to those dreams. The world is at your feet. The world is your oyster. This is a card that says you could be traveling as well. Be happy. Be proud of who you are. And don't be afraid to go after those goals. Okay. So can you hear me now, Damara? You can hear me, right? Yeah, Damara said she couldn't hear me. Okay. All right. Erica's, I don't know what that is, Erica. Those dots that showed up. Do you know what that represents? I don't know. Okay. Erica, go after those dreams. You deserve it. I don't know.
Yeah, no, she's putting little love hearts and little flowers.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm only getting, because I'm not on YouTube. I'm sitting here on, they come up as dots for me, nothing else. Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, these are lovely. Yes, take those, Brenda.
All right. I didn't know what they were because they're not what they're supposed to say. Anyway, that's okay. Thank you so much, Erica. I'm so glad. And Damara, can you hear me now? Wanda Pierce. Hi, Wanda. Got to get you on my list here, sweetie. Thank you for coming in again. Let's get you down here. All right. Okay. I don't think we have any. Oh, yes, we do. Can't forget my Christine. Okay. Christine, hope all is fine. Yep, everything's okay, Christine. I have seen a job offer as deputy COO to which I applied. Will I be considered to get an interview or more and get an interview or more? Do you see me changing jobs? Okay, let's see what we got here for you. Let's see what we have. All right. You're welcome, Erica. Thank you always for coming in the room, supporting us.
Okay. All righty. So, Christine, welcome into the room. And so you've applied for a new job. Do I see you changing job? Now then, possibly. First of all, we've got the Four of Coins. So this is you looking into things. This is you weighing up situations of too much or too little. So I think you could be looking at the new salary, looking at the new time involved, how much extra time, how much extra energy it's going to take. And this is you looking at the extremes of too much or too little and making sure that there is balance on the table. So this is very much weighing things up and bringing things into balance and looking at too much or too little. So here you are assessing everything at the moment. The Page of Coins says, do your homework, find out, research, read. Look, she's reading a little book saying happy to read. She's doing her homework. She's finding out lots of information. So you've applied for this. You've had to do your homework. You've had to find out everything. Look carefully at what's on offer. The Page of Wands then brings in good news. The pages are messengers. The Page of Coins says, do your homework, research it all, find out everything you need to know. And then this little Page of Wands shows up with good news, new information, positive news, ideas, something new, something that you're really excited about. So I do think that there is a very good chance that you can be considered for this new job. because the next card is the Six of Pencils. This is you moving on and feeling good. This card shows up. Look, she's got her back to us. She's walking away. She's leaving something and she's feeling absolutely fantastic because she's moving on. She's feeling good. So looking at those cards to start with, do I consider you would be getting an interview or more? Yes, very likely. Look into it carefully. Look into everything. Extra time, extra energy, and do your homework. Gather all the information. Look long term. Three of Swords. This is you dreaming big and going after what it is that you want. This card says dream big and then dream even bigger. And start the action steps now, which is exactly what you're doing because you've said you've already applied. So the reflection card again is another card of you assessing where you are now and clearly setting your sights on where you want to go next. That's what this little angel's doing. She's assessing how far she's come, how well she's doing, where she wants to go to next. The Six of Teacups says it's time for you to do what you've always wanted to do. This can be a card of the past where you're remembering the past, you're reminiscing about the past. But this card says don't stay there. Now it's time for you to do what you've always wanted to do. And we finish off with the Eight of Wands. This is when everything takes off, lifts off. This is very much delays are over and suddenly everything's moving forward. So don't be at all surprised if things happen quickly for the best reason possible, because that card is right underneath this moving on and feeling good card. So the cards and the way I'm interpreting them at the moment look absolutely lovely with you really dreaming big, going for it, taking those steps. Do your homework first. And I do feel that the Page of Wands coming in brings in this positive change and something brand new for you. So, Christine, I wish you well with that. And thank you for coming into the room.
Thank you. Okay, Christine, I'm having the feeling that you heard about this job sort of word of mouth. Somehow I'm getting the feeling because somebody you might have known from the past, excuse me, tipped you off about this job. But this is also you returning to your roots, something that you feel is going to be a better job for you, but one you know you have the ability to handle very well. You know you can do this. But I'm thinking that you might have heard about this somehow through somebody that you knew from your past, or you're going to feel that you may be returning to something you love to do. Now, the Fool comes in and you're ready to launch yourself. You're ready for this. Yeah, you're ready for this leap. You've been thinking about this for a while. It's time for you to move forward and take that leap of faith. You've been juggling this around for a while. You got the Two of Pentacles, which is, bouncing back and forth, juggling your time, juggling things around in your mind. But I think you may even find that you could end up with two choices and two decisions, two offers and two options, okay? Or maybe even two interviews. But don't be worried about that. Just maintain your balance, stay centered, okay? Be confident, because you have the ability to plant your seeds, be patient, and wait for the right thing to happen. This is the Queen of Pentacles, and that's what she does. She's extremely good in business. She's got a level head. She knows that if she takes her time, it's that card of fertility, prosperity, but it's also the card of patience and waiting for the right thing to come in. Okay, so you have that ability to impress these people with what you know and how to do it. Okay, she's a very good business person. And at the end of the day, it could be a brand new beginning for you because you got the best card in the deck, and that's the Sun. Okay, now out of all these cards, 2 were a maybe and 3 were a big fat yes. So there's a good possibility when they go over your resume and that they will book you an interview, because I think they need somebody like you. Okay, I do see you changing your job. There's your leap of faith. You definitely are ready to launch and move on. There will be some major decisions you have to make. The offers that come in. When you do go to sign that contract, read it over carefully. But this could be a brand new, beautiful beginning for you. Okay, the Sun's the best card in the deck for positivity. So good luck, and drop me a line and let me know. Okay, I'm always here when you can email me. Okay. I see that Tammy's coming in here. Tammy says, "Me, please." Tammy, are you? Tammy had. Hi, Fatima. Tammy had said something here earlier.
She did, yes.
I'm gonna see what she said.
It was quite near the. Am I on the right path? Is what she asked.
Yes, you're right. Am I on the right path? I just want to post it up here.
All right. Now then. Okay.
I know that's what she said. She said, "Am I on the right path?"
Okay. Yep.
Okay. So Tammy, I hope you're here. This is for you. Okay.
All right. So Tammy, thank you so much as always from sunny Yorkshire, or a dark and cold Yorkshire as it is tonight, for always looking after Brenda and I in the chat room. It really does mean a lot. So, are you on the right path? Well, I've pulled 4 cards for you, and 3 of them are major arcana cards. So this is loud and this is lovely. And the Hermit is the first one. And this is about you shining your light, being a guiding example to other people, leading by example and teaching from experience. The 5 of Coins is the card of temporary doubt. Now, this little angel doesn't know whether she's got the resources, doesn't know whether she can do this, and she's looking at this empty piggy bank and being a bit uncertain. But actually, she's got everything she needs. She's sitting on 3 coins. There are 2 right behind her. So this card says, know that you have everything you need. This card also says, ask for any help if you need it. Absolutely, that's a sign of strength. And know that you have everything that you need. The life experience card is all about positive changes. And our little angel, look, she's picking up these pearls of wisdom. She's taking them with her, and she's learned everything she's learned in the past. This little sandcastle is washing away. But everything she's learned from that experience, all those pearls of wisdom, she's taking, and she's using all of that knowledge and experience to make positive changes for herself now, and really stepping up into a leadership role, because we've got the Emperor. So we've got the Hermit and the Emperor in the same reading. These are big energies in the tarot. So the Emperor, very much the leader, natural leader, leading from the front, getting things organized, things in place, everything sorted out. There's not a hint of disorganization or self-doubt, because this Emperor is there saying everything's ready, everything's planned, ready to go. It's that simple. So are you on the right track? Yes, I do think when you step up into a role where you are leading from the front, where you are leading with love, where you have confidence in yourself to shine that light for other people, know that you can do this, know that you have all the resources that you need, and pulling on experiences from the past and allowing yourself to make positive changes now, getting organized, getting sorted, and ready to move forward. So, do I think you're on the right path? Yes. I think you have a little sense of doubt, or not enough, or whatever that might be, whether you don't think you are enough. You absolutely are enough. You have enough. And this is really about you learning from the past and then stepping up and taking the lead. Absolutely, Tammy. So I hope that resonates. And I wish you well. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Very similar energy here about doubting yourself. You've got the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is that card of the illusion of feeling entrapped. Am I doing the right thing? Am I enough? And this is a card that says, step out of your way. These new opportunities that might present themselves, don't be afraid to go after them. Okay. This is a card that says, the only thing holding you back from going forward is yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Okay. Stand in your truth, stand in your integrity, stand in your ability to be confident. Okay. You could be feeling a little bit lack of confidence right now with the situation in your life, but don't be afraid. Open those gates and go through them. But you may want to make a detailed plan, because you do have the Knight of Pentacles, and this particular knight is one that doesn't go charging in. He takes his time, he makes a detailed plan, and he thinks things over carefully. He pays attention to the details, right? And waits for the perfect timing. So know that a guardian angel or someone is watching over you right now, kind of saying, yes, you're confident, go forward, but I want you to think about if this is what you really want to do. Take that time out with the Four of Swords, you know, call it a truce. Just say, I need a rest. I can't be pulled in all these directions all the time. So this is a card that says, you know, take your time out, step back, don't make any snap decisions right now, because that knight takes his time, right? And, you know, don't make any fast decisions. Allow yourself more time, okay, to do that. And, you know, you could be almost going through some sort of mental exhaustion thinking about things. Also, this is a card of getting more sleep, Tammy. You've got the King of Swords. The King of Swords means you could be getting some wise counsel from somebody who's educated, has a good standing in society. And this person could be bringing you in something that you need to know. And maybe it's something to do with a legality. You know, this person, you're receiving wise advice from this individual. Okay. Communicating with this individual will help. This person is open. He's biased. He will be realistic with you when he gives you the answers you need and the advice you need. At the end of the day, you've got the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups is happy ever after. So you're seeking this peace and harmony right now. And this is about happiness within relationships, within family circles, you know, loving relationships with children, if you know, in your family. It's all those beautiful things. And also being in the circle, Tammy, of people that you feel safe and trusted with. Okay. So step out of your way, stop worrying, take time out, plan your moves. Don't rush into anything too quickly. But I do think you'll be, at the end of the day, you'll be getting wise counsel from somebody that will bring you to that place of happy ever after. Okay. So I hope that helps, Tammy. Hi, Trend Zone. How are you? All right. This is Gerald. All right, Gerald's open. All right. Let's see what we've got for Gerald. You're welcome, Tammy. There we go. Okay. What's our time? 3:15? Okay. We'll be shutting down at 3:30, guys. So if you have anything pressing you want a question answered to, go down and do your super chats. Okay. What was that?
Oh, that was my chair arm. Sorry.
Oh,
it was me. I bounced on my chair and I moved the arm.
Those cards sound like they're made out of metal.
Yeah, they are. I'm all right.
Oh, dear.
Oh, goodness me. Sorry about that.
No, it's just what was she doing over there?
Moved the arm of my chair, made me jump. Right, Gerald, in Chicago, what's the weather doing there? We think it's cold here. It's going to get down to about 2 degrees, but that's probably a day.
No, that is cold for you.
Yeah.
I think we were going up to 6 or 7 today. All our snow melted, by the way.
So, Gerald, thank you for coming into the room and your support every week. So 5 of coins for you. This card keeps showing up tonight, not just for you. So this is a card of a temporary sense of lack. So this is saying you have all the resources that you need. Believe in yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Ask for any help if you need it, and know that you have everything you need. The Knight of Wands comes flying in next. Now, this is fast energy. They all have a motorbike. And the Knight of Wands is the fastest of all, saying, think it through and act with care. So something taking off for the best reason possible. Please take your time. Assess everything, think it through, and don't be rushed into a decision. Even if somebody, I want an answer, I need it now, tell me, no, take your time. Think it all through. Work it all out, especially where finances are concerned. The Seven of Pencils, Seven of Swords is about you really now focusing on what you need, what you would like to do, new plans, a new direction, and leaving something behind. So a change in direction for you, a positive change in direction, with more of an emphasis on what you would like to do, what you need, and in the direction that you want to go. And you're clearly going to do a wonderful job of that, because the star is your last card. This is success. It's happiness. It's joy. It's you stepping into the spotlight. It's recognition and appreciation. So very much a card of success. So if things happen quickly, if there's lots going on, take your time, assess it all, especially with finances, work it out, and make sure that you are focusing on what you need and moving in a direction that you would like to go in. Because when you do that, this star energy is absolutely beautiful. It's success, it's happiness, and a lot of joy as well. So, Gerald, I wish you well, and I hope that resonates for you.
Wow. Good morning. Glad you woke up, Trend Zone, and you could join us. I'm going to be teasing him about napping all the time. It reminds me of my husband. I want to say hi to Maria Saltzman. She is a longstanding friend of mine, fellow motorcyclist. But we'll get to you, Maria, okay? So thanks for joining the room. Okay, we do shut down at 3:30. So if you have a personal question you want us to focus on, you have to go in and do a super chat below, okay? But stay in the room. If it's not too late, we'll pull a card for you. Okay, first of all, my good friend Gerald, what the heck are you doing? You got the 10 of Wands, pushing yourself so hard, overdoing things. Are you overtaxing your mind that you got to lay down and have a nap because your little brain's going 100 miles an hour? I will take my time. Okay, take your time. Yes, that's what he's telling you. He's telling Anne. So you know what? Don't overtax yourself. Don't overwork yourself here. Allocate some of the jobs to other people, or get rid of the worry that you're carrying around. Again, you've got the Two of Pentacles, and that means you're juggling. You're working too hard. Again, you need balance. Just rest up, take yourself to center, and try to balance yourself. You have a need for balance now. And you're juggling multiple priorities when you get this card. So you could be also budgeting and balancing your finances as well right now. The ego comes up. We know the ego is the devil card. That's the card of letting go of things that aren't healthy for you. It's feeling, almost having that illusion and feeling that you're trapped in a situation. This is a card that says, let go of any unhealthy habits. I know you've been pretty good about eating properly and healthy, and maybe you've slipped off the wagon, and maybe you just have to watch your diet a little bit again, okay? There's lots of decisions and choices you're going to be subjected to make. And this is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is that card of feeling as though you have to make some major decisions and choices. Don't procrastinate. Sit there and think long and hard what's going to work out for you the best, okay? Get clarity on what you desire in order for you to move forward and make these. There could be maybe too many options and offers coming in. You have to think about. Yeah, there's a balance. So you might be moving on from a situation that, finally getting rid of that situation that might have been bothering you, leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores with the Six of Swords. And that is the card of the end of a challenge, the end of those hard times. Things are going to look up. You know, it's a welcomed relief. So maybe that issue you were dealing with, and you and I know what that is, it may be coming to a head soon, and it's going to burst and it's going to work out. This is about travel and relocation too. Again, we talk about travel with you all the time. It's also the card of the end of depression and illness. Okay, when we get that card, moving on, getting rid of them. Now look what you got at the end. This flew out as an extra card, the Wheel of Fortune. You know what? Everything's going to work out for you. It's a fresh new start. It's the end of delays. It's, you know, sudden or unexpected progress that comes your way, and very positive change coming into you. Again, you can be traveling somewhere. Maybe you're looking at cars. You might be needing work done on your car. You might be buying a new car. You might be taking a little road trip somewhere with your car. Okay. 7 of Cups. Yeah. Look at them here. You're going to have 7 cups, are you? I don't think so. Remember, you got that devil card. Then the devil didn't make you do it either. Okay. All right. We did Tammy. So we got tomorrow. We've done our super chats to my knowledge. Yeah, Trend was the last one. If anybody wants to get in with a private question, you got to do it soon because we're shutting down in another probably 10 minutes. Okay. Because that's our hour and a half out here. So let's see what we've got here now. Damara, let's pull out 2 cards for Damara because she's in our all the time. Tammy's done. We're going to pull for Damara. I've got 9 people in the room. Let me know who's here, okay? So that we know who to pull cards for, all right?
Nice. These cards are very lively, Damara.
Okay. We're gonna pull a card for Damara, and then we've got another.
Okay, Damara, 2 cards. Oh, lovely. 2 of Swords, 2 of Pencils first, Damara. This is about you making a choice. And at the moment, you're not in a situation to do that fully. Our little angel here, look, she's stuck because she can't decide between this or that. So gather all your information together and be ready to make a choice, because it's the choice, the decision that'll get things moving forward again. The Queen of Teacups, the Queen of Cups says, look after you, first of all. And also this Queen of Teacups is very kind, considerate, loving, very often in a situation where she's helping other people, very charitable, very generous, helping other people to feel better, helping other people to feel good. And she's absolutely brilliant at that. And the reason she's so good at that is that she looks after herself first. So self-care first, and then this beautiful energy of helping other people, generosity, compassion. It's absolutely beautiful energy. This could be you, Damara, really stepping up into this role of helping other people in the most generous and kind and loving environment. It's absolutely beautiful. So take your time and then make your choice. And it's all overlit with this lovely Queen of Cups energy of loving guidance and compassion for you. So I hope that resonates. Thank you.
Okay, you've got great cards. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. This is prosperity, a new beginning, new job possibility. Also a financial new beginning for you coming in to do with business, because here you are working hard for it with the 8 of Pentacles. This again is prosperity, letting the powers that be know the talents that you have therein. But again, we talk about patience. That's what Anne had said too, thinking about things, self-employment, building a new business, working on it. So you get this new offer, it's going to bring you more money. You're working on it now in the background towards a new beginning for you. Be patient. Rome wasn't built in a day. It's going to take you a little bit time, but I see you either making more money and doing something new. Okay, Damara? Beautiful. Okay. All righty. We're going to go back. We have a new one in our room. We've got Mangason. Welcome. And thank you for coming into our room. Looking for jobs, sending lots of applications and attending interviews. Will I get a job before the end of 2025? Where are you from, Manguson? Are you from the UK somewhere, or are you over in Europe somewhere? We always like to know where you're from, if you can let us know. Okay, so we're going to pull this for you. All right. Thank you so much. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel and also to Anne's channel, Anne Ellis Angels. Thank you so much for being here. Sometimes people just see that we're live. UK, that's where Anne's from. Yeah, she's she's
okay.
She's in Yorkshire.
I'm in Yorkshire. Yes, I'm not sure where you are, but there we are. You've got some fabulous cards. So, overall energy. 2 of Cups. So the question is, will I get a job before the end of 2025? I do think this is looking very likely. Very good. Overall energy. 2 of Cups. This is about conversations, discussions. This is about you being absolutely crystal clear when you're talking and discussing things with other people, and making sure that you both clearly understand one another. So clarity in communication, being concise, being clear, and clearly understanding each other. Your help, we've got the Awakening card. So this card is a card of pause. It's looking at things from a different perspective, looking at things from all different angles. She's upside down on the card, look. Everything looks totally different from her viewpoint. So this card says, look at things from all different angles and all different perspectives. Don't be so focused in one way of looking at things. Look at a broader horizon and look at things differently. What do you need to focus on? Wise and sensible choices, 7 of Cups. Stand back, assess all your options. Look at what's in front of you. Most of the things on this card are lovely, but there is one thing that she doesn't really want to be choosing. So stand back, assess, take your time right now and look at things carefully. Look at every different option in front of you. Because how can you help yourself? We've got wishes coming true. When you do that, this is where the success can find you. So it might be that you've discounted something first time, but now you're looking at it again. You're looking at it from a different perspective, reconsidering. Look at things from a broad horizon. And when you do that, wishes coming true, this is the job, this is the things you've been manifesting actually showing up. Guidance from Spirit. Here you are, the Chariot, moving forward. This is a movement forward after things have felt stuck, delayed, not anymore. But this is a movement forward with balance, with discipline, that's well thought out. It isn't a rash move forward. It isn't rushed. It could be happening quite quickly, but it is a mindful, well-balanced, well thought out move forward. And your outcome is fabulous. The King of Coins. Success, new opportunity. This King of Coins is successful. Whatever they turn their hand to is successful because they've learned how to be. And this is very much connected when it's the coin suit with work, with career, with money, with home life. And in comes the success, in comes the opportunity and the how-to plan to get you there. So it's looking good, but you do need to talk it over, be clear as a bell when you are talking to people and reassess, look at things differently, look at all your options again. And I think that's where you could well find the success, because the Chariot and the King of Coins tell me a movement forward to success. Yes. So Brenda.
Okay. Yes, you have the ability here with the Empress to give birth to your dreams. Stay focused on that. You deserve this job and you deserve a new job. I think there might have been struggles in the past with previous jobs. You stood your ground, but it didn't matter to them. The card here is coming in that you are going to see fertility and abundance coming in. Okay. I do think it's going to work out. Here's your new job. this is your page of pentacles, literally the new job coming in. So I do see that happening. Good news about money. And you are out there actively pounding the pavement, looking for this job, putting out, applications and things. And that's what he does. Okay. That's what this little page does. This is about a new job. This is about, good news to do with money. So your challenge here, your help, your hurdle, your challenge is the 5 of Cups. I want you, if things aren't going fast enough for you, if you haven't heard quick enough, don't get up in your head, because the karma that we think we bring down on ourselves. Stay positive. Don't allow yourself to start thinking, well, I wasn't good enough. Maybe the interview, or maybe my resume isn't good enough. Maybe they don't like me. Whatever the case is, do not go there. Okay. Your challenge is to let that go. Okay. Now, your messages from Spirit and your guides is stand your ground, hold your head high. Okay. This is a card of you defending your end of the corner, standing up for your beliefs and fighting in your end of the corner and not giving up. Okay. Stand up, go in there for those interviews and be strong and let them know all the talents and all the asset that you would be for them to have there. Look what shows up. Your outcome card is the 10 of Pentacles. That's a happy card. That's fulfillment, having enough money, getting paid what you want to pay, get paid. This is about unexpected financial windfalls that come your way, all those beautiful things. So at the end of the day, I do see a new job. You just have to get out of your head if it doesn't happen fast enough for you. Okay, don't start worrying. Oh, they didn't like me. They didn't like, okay, because you bring that karma down. What we think we attract, we become. Stand up for yourself. You've got every right to do that. But there's good news coming in. You're creating that good news by being out there, and it's going to happen. So I do think, that you could possibly get this job. Where are we now? We're in November. It's quite possible. They're telling me the beginning of January, New Year. Okay. Helen, how are you? Dean. All right. They're all coming in again. All right. And then Dean. All right. Okay, so we're winding down, guys. We're trying to get through our people in the room, and Anne will be leaving soon because it's 3:33. You're welcome, Magnuson. So, guys, what do we got here? Everybody's coming in when we're leaving, so I hate this when that happens. Thank you so much, Magnuson. It's nice to have a new face in here. So we really want to thank everybody for being in the room, for coming in. If Anne's going to go, are you going to go, Anne? It's
I will go. It's 1:30 already. Yeah. Well, I think we're near enough closing the room now, aren't we? So.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, if you want to go, you can go, and I can pull these cards. Or if Dean wants,
I'll pull the finishing ones. Thank you, Brenda.
You're going to stay?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I just want to check with you. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. If it gets to 9 o'clock, I'll be.
Oh yeah. Let me know. Okay. So we've got in the room, we've got Dean, so guys, let me know who's here. We did Damara. Damara's done. We did her. So I've got Marilla, Wanda Pierce, Fatima, Dean, Helene, Real Country Woman. If you're still here in the room, and Kathy was here. I don't know where Kathy went. If Kathy's still here, she wants a card. Let me know. Okay. So that way we can, Helene. Yeah, I know you're here. Okay. So Helene came in first. Let's pull 2 cards for Helene and see what we've got here. Okay. These are just 2 cards for you guys. Okay. Being in the room.
Okay. Helene, what a card. The Star. Success. Ooh. Happiness, recognition, you stepping into the spotlight. Absolutely. Things that you've been manifesting coming into view. And the Awakening card, both of these are major arcana cards. So this is you looking at things from a different perspective, looking at things from a positive perspective, turning things upside down, looking at things from a broader positive perspective. So, Helene, that's what I've got for you. Thank you.
Now, you've got 2 twos here. You've got the 2 of Wands and you've got the 2 of Swords. So you're still at a crossroads. What do I do? Where do I go? Which direction do I move? But you're going to find that with the 2 of Wands, you'll be able to make a choice. You could be seeing 2 people come in. I know we discussed having to hire somebody else that you were replacing because somebody you had to let go because they were stealing. You may have 2 options and 2 offers coming in with 2 different people. Know that there's 2 paths for you to go. Take your time, make the choice mindfully, and don't hesitate. You'll know the right one to make. Okay. All right. And we've got Fatima. Okay, we got Maria too. Okay. All right, let's see. We got Fatima. Nice to see you again. You always make beautiful comments on my videos. Thank you so much. And God bless you too.
Fatima, wishes coming true. 9 of Cups. Wishes fulfilled card. Happiness, joy, fulfillment. Things that you've been hoping for. Absolutely showing up. The 8 of Coins says, look at the details. Just this week, pay attention to the small details. Dot the I's, cross the T's. Read the small print twice. So taking care of the little details because they can make the biggest difference. But wishes fulfilled and happiness for you.
Wow. Tamara says it's just happening now. OMG. So the new offers are coming in. Beautiful. I'm happy. So happy for you, Tamara. Okay. So Fatima, you've got the magician. You have everything at your fingertips to make your life what you want it to be. You have free will to do that. Okay. You've got the ability now. The universe says you don't need to doubt your motives, the direction you want to go. Everything is there for you to tap into. Time, effort, support, love, maybe even the material part of your life to help you. And I think what's helping is you might be working with a good team of people, okay? People that are supporting you, people that have the same goals of success, okay? So teamwork is dream work, my friend, all right? Think about that. Work with the right people. Surround yourself with the right people that can help. Okay, we have Maria. Okay, Maria, I would love a card. Okay, Maria, not a problem. Yeah, you said you've been having a hard time, eh? We'll have to chat. All
right. Okay, Maria. So 7 of Pencils, 7 of Swords. This is about you changing direction, moving in a slightly different new direction with much more of a focus on what you need, moving in a direction that you would like to go in. So it might mean doing things differently. It might mean leaving something behind, but now much more of a focus on what you would like to do and what you need. And doing this with the confidence of the Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins is very grounded, uses a common sense, very practical, very resourceful, very focused on home and family, making sure everybody has their needs met. She's absolutely brilliant at that. She's very good with finances. She's very abundant. She's very prosperous. But particularly, her qualities are practicality, grounded common sense, and resourcefulness. So using those qualities to get yourself moving in a new positive direction. Wow. So I hope that resonates. Thank you.
Maria, you got the devil, the ego card. It's the card of addictions, addictive behavior, feeling chained down, the illusion that nothing's working out in your favor right now. It's like, oh my God, karma, karma, karma. Let it go. Okay, this is about you making the right decisions now to walk away from toxic situations, relationships, unfulfilling situations in your life, making those healthy decisions to free yourself of that stress, depression, and unhappiness. You're planting your seeds towards something and you're waiting. Why, if I put all this work in it, I haven't heard? Why haven't I received any information on this situation? Be patient because you will see it. It may come in increments. I don't know if you're waiting for money or something, but it is going to come in increments. Okay, you will get it. You will see fruition, but you need to be patient at this time. Okay. That's what I got for you, Maria. Yeah, it sounds like you've been going through something for sure. All right. Going now, have some cleaning. Have a beautiful, blessed day. You too, Tammy. Thank you, darling, for coming into the room, always being our doorkeeper and you're beautiful. Have a great day. Okay, guys. So we're getting ready to shut down now. If anybody wants a card, just Sabine fell out, but here again. Okay, Sabine, 2 cards for you. And Sabine is probably going to be our last one right now because we're already 3:40. And Anne's over in the UK. She needs her beauty rest. Right? She's so beautiful. She needs to go to bed at a decent time. That's why. Okay, Sabine, let's see what we have here for you.
Sabine, 7 of Wands. This is you stepping up and speaking up. This is you being assertive, but kind at the same time. So saying no, thank you, that's a full sentence. Saying this will work better for me. I would rather do this. This is you stepping up and speaking up and making wise and sensible choices. The 7 of Cups, assessing, looking at all your options first, taking your time over that, looking at every option in front of you before committing. When you do, standing tall, standing strong, and speaking up and stepping up as well. So I hope that resonates. Thank you, Sabine.
Sabine, you've got the 4 of Pentacles. You're holding on to something. This can be a situation, the energy around you, your past, a person, but it's often referred to budgeting, watching your money, taking care of business there. It's the extremes in which you save or spend your money. You could be watching your money, but I wouldn't worry because you've got the beautiful card of the 6 of Coins, which is negotiations, push-pull energy, generosity. You could be receiving something in the form of money you didn't expect. Okay, so don't worry. You might have inherited some money, or you're going to, and you're going to be careful about it. Okay, you're not going to give it away or go crazy spending it. Okay, guys, wow, this is it. 10 p.m. in the UK, trend zone's coming in and letting you know what's going on here. You're funny, Trend. You're so funny. Okay. Okay, so chat room's closed to super chats and questions. If you want to be at the top of the line next Sunday, you may leave your super chat here and it will be answered in order. That's what Marby did. Marby came in at the end of last week, and when I had shut the room down.
We've got Dean with a sad face.
Okay, Dean.
Brenda.
This is our good friend, Dean. He's a reader as well, and he's an excellent reader. And so, Dean, we won't leave you out in the cold. That's for damn sure. So let's see what we got here for Dean. All right.
Dean, what a sad face. We can't have it.
Fluffy Pancake. Hi, welcome. We're shutting our room down now. Dean is our last one.
Dean, 7 of Pencils, 7 of Swords. Focusing on you, new direction, new way forward, and leaving behind what you don't need anymore. This time with much more of a focus on what you need, what you would like to do. So a positive change in direction. And then here you are, the Empress, stepping up, leading from the front, teaching. Look, I always laugh when you get this card because it's a teacher. Look.
Yeah, it's a teacher, yeah.
Yeah. Organized, plans, putting things in place, getting things sorted out, and leading from the front. So, Dean, I hope that resonates. Bless you, and have a good week, my love. Thank you.
Okay, time to lay your head down and have a rest. Okay, call a truce. Quit letting things mull over in your head 100 miles an hour. The 4 of Swords says, step back, rest up. You could be experiencing insomnia. You need to get your rest. Don't allow any fear or anxiety or those feelings therein get to you and hold you back, because when we don't get our rest, we can bring on physical ailments as well. But you know what? Moving forward, you've got that beautiful card of the 9 of Pentacles, walking in your garden of abundance, happiness, fulfillment, being able to pick from all those trees in the Garden of Eden. This is a card that says you're finally starting to see some happiness and some fulfillment. Whether you are doing this and creating this on your own, you will be coming to a peaceful place of maybe you're doing more meditative work when you go to bed, and you take yourself to that place of silence where you can manifest what it is you want and be positive. But I do think you're going to find that things are going to improve for you. Okay, happiness, all of that, Dean. Okay, guys, welcome to Pancake. No worries, just showing love. Pancake, thank you. Fluffy Pancake, thanks for coming in. If you have not subscribed to us, please check out Anne Ellis Angels and my channel, and please subscribe to us. It helps us on our journey here for sure. And maybe you can come in next Sunday and actually get a reading when we're not shutting down. So we start at 2 Eastern.
Brenda, are you here next Sunday?
No.
Sorry, just to interrupt.
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah. So the 23rd, next Sunday, we're not here. Okay, I'm not here. And if I'm not here, Anne's probably not here either. So
the week after.
The week after we'll be here. So next Sunday we won't be here. Okay, so it's
the 30th.
The 30th will be here. The 23rd, no. Thanks for reminding me, Anne.
Sorry.
post it out there on the post, but I'm yakking away here. So yeah, we won't see you next week. We'll see you on the 30th. But always know you can go to Kathy's Guided Light Tarot. She's always there, and she loves to have my people usually bounce over there, and Tammy goes over there, and Dean goes over there, and if you feel that you'd like to do that. But if not, you know what? Have a great week. Your videos are out there for next week. You can go and check them out now. And yeah, and please, please, please make sure you are subscribed to Anne's channel. She's having these glitches in the UK with YouTube. And I mean, to go from 1,000 people viewing her videos down to half that is just, you know, ridiculous. And we know it's not because people don't like her or anything. It's because the thing that's going on with this, yeah, with YouTube. So, okay, guys, would anyone mind posting her YouTube? Yeah, hang on here. Got it here. Where are we here? Where's Anne? There it is. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Brenda. Thank you.
There you go, Fluffy Pancake. Okay, there's Anne Ellis. Go check her out. She does videos just like I do. All the 12 signs every week. And she uses her own personal cards, which you can actually buy and purchase too. So they're beautiful. You're welcome. And thank you for asking that, because she needs, and I'm sure you know where you are now with me. So go check her out. She does beautiful readings, and her videos start out on Tuesdays of each week, right, Anne?
They do, yeah. Yes,
they're already Friday. And she also does shorts of all of them as well. Elaine, I hope everything's going great for you in France. And we always send you love and many blessings over there for coming in the room. Damara in New York City, keep singing, darling. She's a wonderful entertainer in New York. She's been around, she's seasoned, and she's beautiful. All of you guys out here are fantastic. So with that, we're going to send you blessings and love. And no, we're not coming out on the 23rd. We'll be coming out on the 30th because I have tickets with my girlfriends to a theater that day, and it's right at 2:00 in the afternoon. Go figure. And it's been booked and paid for a long time ago. So yeah. Okay, guys, take care. Stay healthy. Play safe. Stay safe and be safe. And always know that spirit is around and guiding you. Okay, take care, Anne.
Thank you. You too, Brenda. Thank you so much for having me. Another cracking good week. And bless you, everybody. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time.
Okay, bye-bye.